Have you spoken to the vicar? No one's seen anything?
Nothing.
Lord Greengrass.
Yeah, well, I think he's hiding something.
Your heart's not in this case, is it? I know, love. But the past has a funny old habit of catching up with the future.
You mustn't talk like that. I know men can get up to some strange things, but I'm pretty sure in the main death comes fairly...
Well, that's true. Maybe they were. Maybe being miserable and resentful was the highlight of his life. Openness isn't always a good thing in marriage, you know. I wish I hadn't known about my husband's little weakness. Philandering. He'll be back. You do want him back, don't you? Hilda? What's in it?
So that's up to your run of beans to be able to give Derek Ibbotson 10-yard start. Not only that, you enter them in the show, I guarantee you win a prize.
It's a flower show.
Ah, his biggest carrots, biggest run of beans, a lot.
Do they?
Well, what about it then? Are we on or not?
I've never really had you down as having green fingers, Mr. Greengrass. Go on, then. How much? Well, then you'd best get on with it, Mr. Greengrass, because a shilling is all I can spare you. 3 drops, right?
Ah, in 2 pints of water. Don't forget to dilute it, otherwise I'll go raving mad. You'll have to change your name to Jack.
You know, if I were you, lady, I'd watch that one.
Who would you? Why is that, then?
Because he's a known villain, that's why.
Really? It was local.
Oh, you mean that's your story and you're sticking to it?
Something like that, yes. It was a present from Claude Greengrass. Nick's been meaning to do that for ages.
Something to do.
Still no job on the horizon. Paratrooper, eh? So what do you reckon your chances are? Sounds like you've been doing some thinking while you were away. And after a bit you think, all right, folk are never going to like...
I better go.
Joe? Thanks. Breakfast! Did you? Nick, I've been thinking of getting a little job to get me out of the house a bit. It'd only be a couple of hours a day and you know she's reliable, so you didn't have any worries on that score. So you don't mind? Everything all right, Phil?
Eileen.
Hey, hands
I bumped into Jo in the village. She seemed to think she was seeing you at the weekend, but I told her that you were away. Does it all right?
Yeah.
Only it's not really for me to tell people where you are, what you're doing. You might not want them to know. Oh, she seemed surprised. What then? Told me what? Oh, I wish you'd said. I must have seemed very foolish. Good heavens, you're both adults. What does it matter what anybody think? Anyway, I hope you'll have a nice time. It'll do you good to get away for a day or two.